it it just the reason it's canon, but it's like it's
It's a,
just the it's just following the events of two.
you could say that, but but it's such a massive time frame
Oh
that
yeah,
you don't even know how this story is built.
it's just in the
So
same world. This is was what I guess what I'm saying.
yeah,
Okay.
Activision and Treyarch, when they developed Black Ops 3, I'm pretty sure they were like, oh, let's make this campaign all the way over here and leave everything else a mystery.
For the future, and for um, do you know of any? I believe there's like on the blackout map.
Yeah.
Are there any ties
Um.
or references?
Not necessarily like story wise, not per se.
Well, I mean like Easter egg or whatever, to the story.
Um. No, not necessarily.
Yeah.
Because with Blackout, all they the battle royale mode for Black Ops 4, all they did was just put in multiplayer maps from the entire Black Ops series.
Okay.
So there's not really much of any ties to the story.
Well, then it probably covers it for the campaign wise, story wise.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, one thing I did want to touch on a little side note, little something. So while we played World at War, we found ourselves a nice little Easter egg.
Yeah.
You want to tell us about that as well as any other Easter eggs you know from the other two games?
Okay. So there actually is. Um, so for World at War, if we look back on our co-op campaign that we did, we went on a mission called Little Resistance.
Oh, this ain't a spoiler. Enjoy.
Uh, well, we're still we haven't lifted the the spoiler zone
Do
anyways.
Easter eggs count as spoilers?
No,
Yeah, yeah.
not necessarily.
So,
They're just a pleasant bonus.
so the embargo on spoilers have been lifted. Feel free to walk. Oh,
Okay,
there you
so
go.
um, basically most of these Easter eggs from the Black Ops campaign, they're basically pertaining to zombies. So, um, so what you
Thriller.
yeah, exactly. So what you had witnessed in I'm sorry, not Black Ops, World at War. Um, what you had to do is that in a mission called Little Resistance, there were three craters plus a puddle, depending if whether or not you had to jump on the puddle or not. Um, you had to um, jump in all of them simultaneously and in sequence. And then once you made it to the last puddle and wait a minute, then four stones would pop out, and you would receive a ray gun from Nazi zombies. At least that's what it was called in World at War. Um, and they give you four ray guns. So if you're playing the co-op campaign, everybody gets a ray gun.
You get a ray gun. You get a ray gun. You get a ray gun. And you get a ray gun. Ray guns for everybody.
Exactly. Now, unfortunately, Black Ops 2 does not have an Easter egg for zombies, like the ray gun, but Black Ops 1 does. So, um, in a specific.
I
You
know.
always gotta do the one. So, in a specific mission, in, uh, in, in a specific mission, you're playing as Jason Hudson, the CIA operative that you're building the rest of the story with, other than Alex Mason, and you're supposed to capture, well, interrogate, and rescue a, excuse me, another Russian scientist by the name of Clark, who is one of the engineers behind Nova 6. And there is a zombies Easter egg in this mission too, pertaining to setting aside the mission itself. the process of the Easter egg is this. There is a little. You have to destroy all four of the Nova Six canisters that are in that room with a grenade. All and it has to be done all at once, otherwise it won't work. So it's not like. So you can't like, oh, throw a grenade there, blow one up, throw another grenade there, blow one up. No, you have to do it all at once, or it's not gonna work. And
Ooh.
yeah, it's gonna be a pain if you can't get it all right. And then the room next to you, there's gonna be a little cassette player with a cassette tape in it, and it's gonna open up after you destroy the four containers. So what you do is go ahead and you knife it to open it. Then you press and hold X like the interaction button, and go ahead and take the cassette tape, and you have to escape through the roof before you get killed by the Nova Six. Otherwise, you're gonna have to start all over again.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
But if you escape the Nova Six and go do a checkpoint reach, that like reach a checkpoint, then you're absolutely fine. You won't have to start the Easter egg all over again. So it's basically a safe base Easter egg. And then there's like a certain mission. I mean not certain mission. A certain part of the mission where you have to um, slide your way down the roof, and it's basically and this is actually the cool part. You actually matrix your way in slow motion, killing the guys on the roof and making your way into the safe room.
Nice.
To grab the guns. Now you have numbers of a massive amount of weapons to choose from, but using the cassette tape that you got from from the beginning of the mission, there's another cassette player in there, and using the cassette tape you found, you press the interaction button, and you put the cassette tape inside, and it's gonna play. And then all you do is wait a minute, and then out right in front of you pops out a zombie's weapon called the 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 thunder gun. It's a little tongue twister if you can't say it right. It's called thunder gun. There we go. So what this gun does, if you played zombies, basically it's like a sonic repulsor. So you go ahead and fire it, and it shoots out a sonic blast that instantly kills all your zombies and blows them away.
Nice.
And it'll do the same thing for your enemies in the Black Ops 1 mission that you get it. And and yeah, that's pretty much it for an Easter egg standpoint.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Those others fun. I was like, what? I got a ray gun when we played the World at War. So I was like, oh, gotta ask.
Yeah.
Um.
So any final thoughts before we move on to the synopsis of the new game?
I think that's as far as the story. I think that is it for that. So moving on to that. If we caught up for the story, the past game story.
Mm-hmm.
What is it that? What little do we know? Little do we know about Cold War story.
Okay, so this was a shock for everyone, because many were speculating that the the next Black Ops game was going to be a reboot, but Activision and Treyarch caught us off guard, and apparently is a sequel between Black Ops 1 and then Black Ops 2, specifically Cold War. So the gap between Black Ops 1 and the Cold War missions in Black Ops 2, that's finally going to be filled in after so many years. So of course, all of this is taking place in 1981. A new enemy has emerged by the name, well, by the alias known as Perseus. With, if you want to look at a
The
real,
lightning thief?
well, if you
No,
want,
I'm joking.
if you want to look, if you want to look at it, yes. So there is very little that we know of this, but the alias Perseus has is a Russian spy, and he's willing to turn the tides of the Cold War into back into the Soviets' favor. Now,
Do you think that it's? Do you think it's Pachinko?
no, I I mean, there are many theories, but Petrenko is not one of them. I mean, we. It's funny that you say that, but realistically, no, because we in Project Nova of Black Ops One, we all saw him die in front of our eyes.
The first Black Ops. Wait, or am I thinking of no? Reznov's the one that died in the camp.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, Pachenko. Yeah. But I mean, we thought that once his name died, it was like, oh, I'm alive.
If only we can all think that. But no, this character is completely brand new.
Okay.
So, but it's possible that, I mean, of course, this is just my personal theory. We don't, and I'm not an actual theorist, so
I think you're allowed to have your own theories.
fair enough. Who knows? Maybe this Perseus alias could have ties with Dragovich and Kravchenko, the main villains of the Black Ops timeline, Black Ops One. um, so who knows? Maybe he is, or maybe he's a brand new villain that has his own agendas. So, but anyway, you as the CIA go ahead and um, investigate through Perseus, and you find out that throughout the years, he has stolen plans with one connection on nuclear warfare. So he stole plans from the atom bombs in the Manhattan Project in 1945, and in 1960 from a satellite crash um, with nuclear codes. At least I believe so. They were nuclear codes in the 1960s, and then a few days before, um, they he stole I believe it was plans for a um, missile coordinates, I believe. Um, and of course, all of this is provided. Mason, Woods, and Hudson return as the protagonist characters, along with someone new who has been giving you this intel by the name of Adler. Um, and during this time, Ronald Reagan is president, and he's told everything, and he has faith that this villain would be stopped. So he gives you all how I would consider level 5 clearance, and um, your mission to find Perseus and to stop his missions are a go. Now, of course, we don't have much on this mission per se, aside from what they've given us. Um, so, Activision and Treyarch released two things. Number one, they released our first look at a mission um, for Black Ops Cold War. So you're playing as Mason, Alex Mason, and you're supposed to kill a Russian, excuse me, a Russian officer, not Perseus, but an associate of his, before he let's say before he meets Perseus at a private meeting. Let's just go with that because we don't know where he's going per se. And of course, you missed a shot, and now you have to fight your way through
This is the this is the you're getting this from the gameplay, right?
No, I am getting this from the official Call of Duty YouTube videos, which
Oh, okay.
which will be seen in this video picture by picture, ladies and gentlemen.
I think they have eyes. Well, I guess they could be listening to this podcast style.
That too.
Yeah.
Anyway, you.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
So as I was saying, you're supposed to kill him with a sniper shot. You miss. So now you have to fight your way through these mercenaries and um, kill this guy who's taking off in a massive airplane. And you have to destroy the airplane with this itty bitty RCXD, a little RC car with a bomb put in it.
This is the gameplay.
Well, wait, the gameplay we captured?
No. This is the gameplay that. Well, this. I'm gonna cut this out. Go for it.
Okay.
Having a brain fart right there.
Yeah. Okay. So. Anyway, this you find it. Of course, then again, this is a video game, so it's probably not realistic. But it's hard to tell how an itty bitty RCXD can destroy a massive AC-130 cargo plane. Because it shouldn't be possible, but then again, this is a video game, so anything goes.
If I remember right, what's more impossible is they're all in cars driving towards the plane, and they drop the RC, and the RC sped up past all the cars. I could believe an explosion, but the speed of the RC.
That's easy. It has a nitro boost system built in.
Well, if the Fast Furious can do it, why not? I swear to God, if they actually put they put Dom in the fucking Black Ops, I will rejoice. Hallelujah!
Oh my God! Imagine. But yeah, I mean, aside from the mission briefing the mission briefing cinematic that we got, and the gameplay mission, there's not really much we can say about the story. So
yeah,
all we can do is just
speculate.
Yeah.
What do you think's going to happen?
Honestly, given what we received from these two videos from Activision, I can honestly say that given that Perseus has many connections and has stolen plans from a lot of nuclear bases, weapons, stuff like that, my connection is putting it all together. You could say that he's either building a new bomb or combining it all into one massive strike to not just the US, but to massive and significant parts of the globe.
Do you think there'll be any ties to Menendez?
Now, that is a good question. That is also hard to tell, but given that it is taking place in 1981 and Black Ops 2 Cold War missions took place in 84 and 86, it's been theorized by several people that Menendez could come back. I mean,
it could show how he started his cartel.
Exactly. I personally wouldn't say. I'm not one to speculate that deep. However, there is a YouTuber by the name of Ink Slasher who does. Yes. Ink Slasher does massive, in-depth theories for Modern Warfare, Black Ops, pretty much anything Call of Duty related, and he's looked into very credible leaks, and they were all confirmed and highly credible. So I would highly advise checking out Ink Slasher if you want to go into in-depth theories for Black Ops Cold War and more.